Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning, man? Y'all already know. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It's your girl, Street Poet, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all know we running early this morning, man. This week right here, I told you guys I probably wasn't going to be able to get any live videos done because I'm supposed to be on vacation this week. But, y'all know how I am, man. I know I said I was going to be on vacation, but I still got to pop in. And check y'all out. Still got to pop in and you know what I'm saying, just put it out there. We got to have some conversation. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just wanted to jump on and encourage you guys this morning. You know what I'm saying? I know I said I wasn't gonna be live this week because technically I'm on vacation. I know, but I gotta be here. So as y'all come in, I can't help it, man. I can't help it. I gotta come. I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor real quick. As you come into the live, say good morning to me. After you say good morning to me, do me a favor and let me know where you viewing me from so I can shout out some of y'all's areas, man. Y'all know that this month right here, this whole entire month, it is Project Me. We are focusing on ourselves. We're focusing on our development. We're focusing on things that matter to us. Hello, somebody. Good morning, Canada. Toronto, Detroit. I see you guys. Good morning, North Carolina, Ohio. I see you guys as well. Good morning, Charlotte. How y'all doing in Indiana, South Carolina? I see you guys. Pittsburgh, Mississippi. I see you guys. What's going on, Oklahoma? How y'all doing as well? How y'all doing this morning? I'm over here hitting buttons and whatnot. Yeah, there we go. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Kentucky, Oklahoma. How y'all doing? Mississippi. I see y'all, man. What up, Jersey? Kansas City. What's up, Louisiana? Kentucky. More y'all coming in. Oh, there you go. I was trying to see where that noise was coming from. What's going on, Waco, Texas? How y'all doing, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning. St. Louis, I see you guys as well. Sacramento. What's going on? How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing, Atlanta? Man, I was just in Atlanta, man. Y'all already know my next stop is going to be Texas, man. Dallas, Texas. I will be out there August the 26th through the 29th. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Charleston, what's up? Buffalo, New York, what's going on? Mississippi, what up? Philly, I see you guys as well. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What up? What is it, Orlando? Okay, Memphis. Man, y'all know I had me a blast in Memphis. What's going on, Chicago? How y'all doing, y'all? I know I was supposed to have been taking a break, but like always, man, I cannot just sit still and not and be on vacation the way that I'm supposed to be on vacation. I'm when I say I'm addicted to inspiring, and I'm addicted to jumping on here and really, talking to you guys, motivating and inspiring you guys. You know what I'm saying? I just had to come anyway, so I'm gonna be popping in and out sometime this week, like I told you. But I know I am on vacation, y'all. Trust me, I am taking care of me. I am gonna relax some as well. But I wanted to come on real quick, and one of the things that I wanted to tell y'all this morning is if what your goal is, when you have a goal set in your life, something that you know for a fact that this is what I want to do, I just wanted to come on real quick and tell you, do not switch your goals. You know what I'm saying? Don't switch your goals. Don't switch the things that you got set up for your life. When you have a plan for your life and something that you want to do, make sure you stay on task with that. Make sure you stay in alignment with that. And sometimes it's not about you switching the goal. Sometimes it's not about you change. You know what I mean? It's not about that. Sometimes what you got to change is the process, right? The process. Sometimes you got to look back at the situation that you're in, right? And you have to look at your life, and maybe it's something that you're doing that's not, that's not in alignment with what you need to be doing in order for you to be able to get done the things that you need to be able to get done, right? So sometimes you might have to go back and you might have to reevaluate that plan. Sometimes you might have to go back and you might have to switch a couple of things in your notes. Sometimes you might have to go back and you might have to pray just a little bit more. You might have to fast a little bit more. You might have to step outside of some things that you've been doing. You might have been doing it for 5 or 10 minutes of this or 5 or 10 minutes of that, and now you have to go into a place in your life where you increasing that. Sometimes whatever it is that you got going on in your life, it's just going to do what? Write this in your notes real quick. It's going to require some change. Not a change in the goal, not a change in what it is, the plan that you got installed up there for your life, but sometimes you have to change the way that you operate, change the way that you think, change the way that you speak, change the way that you move throughout your life, because you got to understand that yesterday's ways, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to go ahead and write it down real quick. See, sometimes what we do is we get so comfortable. right? We get so comfortable in the way that we've done things for many years. And we feel like because we've done it this way for so long, then this has got to be the right way. We feel like if we've done this for 20 years, and I need to go ahead and continue doing this. And this is how my great granny did it. And this is how the people before me done it. So I just need to stick with the plan. I just need to stick with the system that they have. And the truth of the matter is sometimes you have to switch systems. Put that in your notes real quick. For those of you that like to take notes, drop that in your notes real quick. Those of you that know you want to start a business, you want to start a brand, you want to start something up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to change the system. The old ways of doing things may not work in this new life. Things that you used to do back then, it might not work right now. Things how you used to move back then, it might not be what's going to be effective in your life right now. You got to be able and be willing to walk away from things that are not beneficial to you. You got to be willing and you got to be ready to cut ties from anything and everybody that is not beneficial to you. If it's not benefiting the plan, if it's not helping you accomplish those goals, if it's not keeping you aligned with what it is that you got going on in your life, are you willing to part ways? Are you willing to walk away? Are you willing to say, you know what, this right here, hey baby, this just ain't for me anymore. Yeah, it used to work back then, but guess what? It's not working right now. Right now, it's causing me more pain. Hello, somebody. Go ahead, send me some love across the screen. Double tap on the screen real quick. Send me some love. Send me some love. Send me some love real quick. Send me some love. Love me down real quick. Because see, sometimes we get so used, friends say that part, because see, sometimes we get so used to how we used to move. We get so used to how we used to live. We get so complacent, so comfortable in our life that we think that everything is supposed to always remain the same. We start to think that if it don't go this way, then it's not right. If they don't agree with it, then it must be wrong. If everybody's not on board with my plan, then this might not be the plan for me. And what happens is we get so comfortable that we don't want to switch our systems. So the thing that was on my mind as I was coming down here, as I was driving down here, I was like, you know what? I want them to understand that it's okay. I want you to take these notes real quick, right? It's okay for change. Just accept the change. Embrace the change. Understand that you cannot go to your next level in life being the same person that you were years ago. You can't continue to grow and evolve in life trying to hold on to the past. At one point or another, you got to wake up and say, you know what? My old ways of thinking, my old ways of speaking, my old ways of maneuvering throughout my life, those things are no longer servicing me. Those things are no longer fueling me. Those things are no longer giving me what I need in order for me to be happy, in order for me to have joy, in order for me to be mentally stable. I'm noticing that in my own life that I'm starting to do what? Put this in your notes. Grab your red pens. Grab your red pens. Grab your red pens real quick. I'm starting to require. You got to require more. I got to require more out of me. 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 Hello, somebody. I know some of y'all just jumped up, slam up out of y'all bed. I know I'm early. I get that because I got some other stuff that I got to do. I know some of y'all just jumped up out of y'all bed and ran slam across y'all room because that's what you've been over there battling with. That's what you've been over there fighting yourself with. That's what you've been tussling with for months now. You've been trying to figure out, what is it that I'm doing? What is it that I'm giving? How is it that I'm moving? Why is my life not growing the way that it should? Why am I not in position the way that I need to be? Why don't I have that job that I know that I really deserve? Why am I not married? Why I'm not in love? Why I'm not being respected the way that I deserve to be respected? What's going on in my life? What am I doing? How am I breaking my own heart? How am I destroying myself? What's going on here? And the fact of the matter is you're still holding on to used to be. You're holding on to how it used to move. You're holding on to those old ways. You're holding on to that old system. And you got to understand that in order for you to be able to grow, in order for you to be able to evolve, in order for you to be able to live your best life, you got to get to a place where you're willing to step outside of that old system. Are you willing? Are you willing? Are you willing to step out of that system? The old ways of doing things. Are you willing to get away from that? Are you willing to walk away from that? Double tap on the screen. Send me some love. Send me some love. Send me some love. Send me some love real quick. I know it's for somebody this morning. Yeah. You got to do something different, sweetheart. You got to move around different. That's right. You got to, I understand that you love them. I understand that you want them to see and be with you throughout this life. I understand that you want them to be a part of everything that you got going on. I want to know that you want your family on board. I know you want your friend from the daycare. Y'all been playing together since the sandbox and you just don't see your life without them because that's your bestie to the end. That's your A1 since day one, that you don't know anything other than that. I get that. I understand that you feel like, and we've been beat over our head for a very long time. Oh, you gotta be loyal. You gotta hold these folks down. You gotta do this and you gotta do that. But what I want to say to you this morning is, sometimes in order for you to grow, in order for you to evolve, in order for you to become the person that you know that you can become and that you rightfully should be, right? Yeah. Come on, let's just be real about it. Because some of us, we know we be playing with our potential. Hello, somebody. Y'all don't even want me to get on that. I understand y'all don't want me to get on that, but go ahead and double tap on the screen. Because somebody just now, they just dropped their pen. They just said, you know what? Here she go with it. Here she go with it. Every single morning she jump up on this app here, and here she go. Yeah, see, some of us, we don't want to step out of there because we became so we just need you. I need you because I don't want to be disloyal to you, right? I don't want you to feel like I just moved away from you. I don't want you to feel like I just cut ties with you for nothing. I don't want you to feel like, you know what I mean, I'm just moving on without my life. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that there's some folks in your life that no matter how much you love them, no matter how much you want to be with them, no matter how much you want that relationship to work, no matter how much you want that friendship to remain strong, no matter how much you want them to go with you to your next level in life, the truth of the matter is some of those folks that you love the most are standing in between you and your blessing. Some of those folks that you can't see yourself without is the main reason why you're not living up to your fullest potential, because you are so invested in trying to keep them on board. You are so invested in trying to make them understand. You are so invested in, because you want them to like what you're doing. You want them to accept what you're doing. You want them to be a part of what it is that you're doing. You want to hold on to them so tight that you don't understand that while you're holding on to them, all of your blessings are just missing you left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. The truth is, everybody can't go with you. The truth is, everybody, sis, get on up. I know. Get up, brush your teeth. Sit the phone up on the bathroom sink. It's okay. Sit the phone up on the sink. You can just listen to it. You might not be able to see us, but you will be able to listen to what's going on. Yeah. I know some of y'all running up and down y'all hallway. I get it. I understand. Because see, that was the message that you needed, and you didn't need nobody to come through, and you didn't need it to be sugar coated for you. You didn't need it to be watered down for you. You needed somebody to come in this morning, and you needed somebody to give it to you just raw. You wanted them to give it to you real. You wanted somebody to give it to you uncut and uncensored, baby, and I am here. You wanted somebody to give this thing here to you, and you didn't want it watered down. You didn't want it diluted in no type of way, shape, or form. You jumped on here and you said, you know what? My anxiety is all over the place. My mind is running in Circle Street. I can barely sleep some nights. I'm sitting up and I got a face full of tears. I'm pacing the floor while everybody's sleeping. I'm just praying. I'm just asking for a change. I just want something to happen different in my life. You don't understand how hard I'm trying. You don't understand the way that I'm moving, and I just don't understand why is it not giving me what I'm supposed to have, while it's not doing for me what I know for a fact that I deserve. What is the holdup? What is going on in my life? And sometimes the holdup is you. Come on, let's talk about accountability real quick. Let's talk about accountability real quick. Let's talk about ownership. We had to put that in there now. You got to understand that, if you want to change your life, you got to change you. You understand that's right. You got to be in a place. If you really want change in your life, you got to understand that sometimes, baby, I can be the problem. Hello, somebody. Sometimes it ain't nothing that anybody else is doing. It's not something that anybody else is saying. It ain't got nothing to do with social media. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody other than it's just me, baby. It's the decisions that I'm making. It's the things that I'm doing in my own life. That's why it's always important for you to understand that you are your own star player, that you are the most valuable person on your team. You got to understand that this season of our life, baby, this is right here is Project Me. I am my own assignment. I owe it to myself. I got to work on me, because at the end of the day, you got to understand that can't nobody answer for me but me. Can't nobody respond for me but me. Can't nobody tell you how I truly feel really but me. Baby, you got to understand that it starts with you. I just put it in your notes. Stop looking around for it than anybody else. I gotta stop looking at everybody else. I gotta hold myself accountable. I gotta stop looking for it in everybody else. I gotta hold myself accountable. I gotta hold myself accountable. If you're looking for notes, the first thing that you need to have on your notes is I gotta learn how to step outside of my system. Hello, somebody. The first note that you should have on your thing right now is I gotta step outside of my system. The second thing that you gotta have on there is that sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I am the problem. The second thing is sometimes I am the problem. The first thing is is stepping outside of your system, stepping outside of your normal routine. Things that used to work back then might not work right now, sweetheart. Things, the ways that you used to do it back in your yesteryears might not work here today. The way that you was moving and speaking and doing this and doing that back then, baby, understand that we are forever growing. We are forever evolving. We are forever climbing and learning. When you're upset, and the more that you learn, the more information that you take on, you should be willing to grow. You should be willing to move forward. You should be willing to do what? That's the third thing right here. Baby, you got to embrace change. Hello, somebody. Yeah. And I know that is a struggle for a lot of folk, baby, because we want things to stay the same, and we didn't develop this type of mentality. If it ain't broke, then don't fix it. If it's just running, then just let it run. If it's still going, then just let it go. But baby, sometimes you got to come in and you got to, you got to rock the boat a little bit. You got to turn up the pressure a little bit. You got to come in and switch up the ingredients a little bit. Understand that, right? That right, because the more that you learn, the more that you grow. You got to understand that some changes are going to come. It's going to come some places, people in your life that used to be your A1 day one, and the more that you grow, and this right here going to strike somebody's nerve, I understand that it's going to trigger some folk, the people that you love, the people that you don't see yourself without, them people that help start this thing that you got going on. You got to understand that it's going to come a place in time when those folks you won't even be talking to like that. Those folks won't even be coming around you like that. Those folks you won't even be sharing space with like that. Those folks you won't even be hitting up no more. Why? Because understand that they were good for you when you was on level 1. That worked for you when you was on level 1. When you was just now getting started and you was moving forward in life, it was all okay. But the more that you grow, the more that you evolve, the more that you heal, all of a sudden you're going to start losing taste for a lot of things that you used to be cool with. So what you, I told you to embrace change. Come on now, talk to me nice. Yeah, I just told you. Sometimes you're gonna have to embrace change. You're gonna have to embrace change. You're gonna have to embrace change because see, they might be cool with you right now. They might be supportive of you right now. They might be willing to work with you right now. They might be willing to be on your side right now. But every single day that you wake up, baby, you got to understand that at the end of the day, nobody's responsible for you and your life but you. Nobody's responsible for you and your happiness but you. Nobody's responsible for you and your healing journey but you. This right here is called Project Me. This right here is called self-love journey. This right here is called self-development. This right here is holding yourself accountable. Whatever you continue to allow in your life will always be in your life if you do not embrace change. If you do not get up, dust yourself off, and understand that guess what? I gotta step outside of my normal system. I gotta step outside of what my comfort zone is. I gotta step outside of what I've been doing forever and ever. I got to step outside of what is normal for me, and I got to start doing some things different. I got to start moving different. I got to start speaking different. I got to start thinking and processing things from another level. You got to understand something like something about change is this right here. We don't like change because we don't want to lose that comfort zone. Because as long as we comfortable in our life, I feel like everything is going right. Yeah, I'm just coasting by. Everything is just cool. I'm just slowly rolling, getting up every day. I'm just slowly moving forward, and we feel like everything is cool. But the truth of the matter is there's no growth in your comfort zone. As long as you sit right there in your comfort zone, I want you to understand that you are self-sabotaging. And that's a note for somebody. And yep, you might as well go ahead and get on up out of the bed. Go ahead and brush your teeth, wash your face. You might as well go ahead and get your little self together, baby. Because the truth gonna be the truth whether you like it or not. Double tap on the screen. We at 87K on those likes. Let's get us to 100K. Let's go. Double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. If that's your confirmation this morning, send me some love. Say ouch and send a gift. If I'm motivating you thus far, go ahead and say ouch and send a gift. If you're motivated this far, if you're inspired, go ahead and say ouch and send a gift. Because the truth gonna be the truth whether you like it or not. The truth is going to be the truth whether you like it or not. Number one, the first thing that you got to understand is what? You got to step outside of your system. You got to embrace change. You got to know that things that used to work for you, baby, they won't. Yeah, that's used to. Past tense. That's past tense. You got to be willing to walk away from some things. You got to be willing to make some type of sacrifices. You got to understand that them old doors that you was walking through, baby, them old keys that was opening them doors, they won't open these new doors. They won't bring these new opportunities. They won't turn those yeses that you've been fighting for. They won't turn those no's into yeses for you. Understand that. In order for you to get something different, be something different, live a different type of life, you got to be willing to make some type of sacrifices. Understand that people pleasing will not get you there. Running after folk won't get you there. Understand that. Holding on to folk won't get you there. Trying to play nice just to get along with everybody because you don't want to upset nobody, you don't want to disturb nobody's peace, you don't want to do, that won't get you there. You got to understand that sometimes some places that you got to go in life, you going to have to come in sometime, and baby, you're going to have to air out the whole entire room. You're going to have to show up, and you're going to have to, that's right, you're going to have to make everybody uncomfortable. You're going to have to show up, and you're going to have that conversation that everybody been avoiding. You're going to have to show up, and when you show up, you're going to have to make every devil in hell nervous. You're going to have to show up, and when you show up, baby, you got to make every man and woman walking God's green earth, baby, you're going to trigger every single thing that's up in them. You got to understand that, it's not your job to show up and try to get along. It's not your job to show up and try to fit in. It's not your job to come over there and try to, conform to the room. At the end of the day, you got to wake up and understand that, baby, my only job is, it's Project Me. It's to be open. It's to be honest. It's to be transparent. Understand that that's what I come for, baby. Yeah, what's right going to always be right, and what's going to be wrong is going to always be wrong. But I'm going to stand on what I feel, even if I got to stand by myself. Understand that I'm going to stand on what I feel, even if I got to stand by myself. I'm going to give it the best of me. Understand that. I'm going to give it the very best of me. And sometimes we get so caught up in our systems. And that's what I came on here for. It's because I wanted to say that. I wanted to say that to you. And I feel like I just want to say it all over again. If y'all don't mind, send me some love real quick. I just want to say it one more time. In order for you to be able to grow in your life, you got to get to a place in your life where you understand that it's okay for you to step out of what you normally do. It's okay for you to step out of that system. It's okay for you to say that I want something bigger, that I want something better for my life. It's okay for you to say that I'm going to have to separate myself from my close friends. I'm going to have to move away from my family members. I'm going to have to feed some folk with a long handle spoon. I'm going to have to cut some ties with some folk. It's okay. You have got to get to that place in your life where you become a risk taker in your own life. Baby, I'm not trying to change you. I don't care what it is that you decide to go over there and do. If you're comfortable with the bare minimum, then have at it. If you're comfortable receiving less than what you really deserve, then go ahead and have at it. I'm not trying to force you to do what it is that I'm doing, but I'm speaking for me in my house. I'm speaking for me in my life. I'm speaking for me and everybody and anything that's connected to me, baby. I'm telling you right now, I'm declaring it over our life, baby. I declare, understand this. See, when you put it out there like that, then folk understand that I'm not playing. Oh, baby, I declare a win. Hello, baby, I got to win. I don't know about nobody else, but me and my folks, we got to win. You don't understand the nights that we done been up. You don't understand the tears that we've cried. You don't understand the sacrifices that we've made. You don't understand the way that we've been giving and giving and giving and doing and doing and doing, even in situations where we know for a fact that we've been taken advantage of, even in situations for a fact that we know that we're being walked like a dog, even in situations where we know we're not being respected the way that we deserve to be. Baby, I'm talking about us, baby. I'm talking about us, folk, that's always over there. I'm praying for everybody. I'm going through it with everybody. I'm doing what everybody needs me to do. I want you to understand that now I'm in a place in my life where I got to pull back from some of that. I got to let some of y'all go. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to do it because I see now that you're comfortable in what you're doing. You're complacent in what it is that you're doing. You don't see an issue with what it is that you're doing. And when folk don't see no problem in what it is that they're doing and they're comfortable living that life, then you are doing nothing but self-sabotaging, draining yourself, running yourself in the ground, trying to make them be what you want them to be, over there trying to make them live how you want them to live, over there trying to make them live up to the potential that you see in them, the greatness that you see in them. But if they don't see that greatness, if they don't see that potential, if they don't see that they can really do it, then guess what? You are doing nothing but throwing your pearl to the swine. You're giving your energy for nothing. You're pouring into cups that are not, they ain't even that they don't want to pour into you. They can't pour into you. Hello, somebody. Yeah. That right there about to, I had to take a break just now. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I had to lean over here because baby, that right there, that was it right there. Some of y'all, I know that some of y'all just like, you know what, she ain't lying, because I've been having the same conversation with you for about 20 some odd years. I've been begging you to change for about 15 years. I've been begging you to love me for about 20 years. I done been in this relationship and it's been the exact same relationship for years. There's absolutely no growth in this relationship. I done been over here and we done been friends for years, and we done talked about all the things that we want to do. We done did this and did that, and ain't nothing come from it. It's just a conversation. Ain't no expectation, ain't no plan, ain't no goal, ain't no vision put to it. It's just nothing but a conversation. Hello, somebody. When folk are content in their life, if they are used to receiving the bare minimum, if they don't see a problem in how they're moving, how they're living life, you got to get to a place in your life where you understand that it's okay for you to move forward without them. It's okay for you to live your best life without them. It's okay for you to be successful without them. It's okay for you to start healing, even if you gotta heal without them. It's okay for you to go into the self-love journey, even if you gotta do it without them. You gotta be complacent. If they're complacent, you gotta leave them there. If they don't care, then you gotta leave them there. If they're not motivated, you gotta leave them there. If they just say, this is what I want, you gotta leave folk right where you met them at. I met you right here, baby. I met you right here and you're still here. I met you right here and you're still here. I'm gonna have to leave you here now because I'm a little bit tired. I don't know about y'all, but baby, sometimes you gotta look folk directly in their face and just let them know, baby, I'm tired. And not only am I tired, I'm sick and I'm tired. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, baby. I can't run after you no more. I'm tired. I can't do all of this no more. I'm tired. I can't keep begging you like I'm doing. I'm tired. I'm tired of snotting up every day. Y'all don't know what I'm saying. I'm talking about when you lay face flat on the floor. Maybe you ain't been there. Maybe you ain't been there. If you done been there before, send me some love across the screen. Send me some love across the screen. If you know what I'm talking about, send me some love across the screen. I'm talking about when you done been face flat in the floor, baby. You done got to the point where you don't even know what you need to do anymore. I'm talking about face flat. I'm talking about snotting up. I'm talking about, I'm talking about tears flowing. I'm talking about you just laying there. You don't know what you can do anymore other than cry. You don't know how to move anymore. You just cry. Anybody ask you what you doing, baby, right now, if somebody walk up to you and ask you how you doing or how you feeling or are you mentally okay, baby, you will go ahead and melt all the way down. You will go ahead and break all the way apart, baby. You will go ahead and be over there in the flow right there naked in front of them, baby. I don't even know what's going on with my life. I'm trying and trying and trying. I'm giving and giving and giving. I'm doing and doing and doing. I'm running after them. I'm walking after them. I'm skipping after them, baby. I didn't even got to the point where I done hopped after them a couple of times, baby. Been crawling on my knees, baby, after them. And guess what? Ain't none of that brought back no change. Ain't none of that made no difference. And all the sacrifices that I made, they still don't love me. All the bending over backwards, they still don't want me. All of the giving and giving and doing, and they still belittle me. They'll still slander me. They'll still try to walk me like a dog. Oh my God, what is left for me to do? What can I do? At the end of the day, you got to understand that it's okay for you to embrace change. Embrace change. Step outside of your old system. Embrace change. Step outside of your old system, sis. Sis, get yourself together. Grab your red pen, sis. Grab your red pen, sis. You got to understand that you got to give yourself permission to heal. You got to give yourself permission to grow. You got to give yourself permission to evolve. You got to give yourself permission to move forward in life. Not only is this a want of yours, baby, you got to understand that you deserve this here. Understand that you deserve this, baby. Understand you didn't cry long enough for it. You prayed long enough for it. You didn't fasted long enough for it. You didn't bent over backwards long enough for it. Now it's time for you to start coming out and letting folk know, baby, I know I was real quiet before. I know I was real soft-spoken before. I knew that I used to come in and I would maneuver inside and I just wanted to conform with everybody else. I didn't want to stand out. Didn't want nobody to ask me no question because I know I was really too shy to open up my mouth and I was real quiet and I just didn't want, I didn't want to shake the room too much. Oh, baby, but now I'm up out of that old system. Now I'm up out of that old way of thinking. Now when I walk into the room, baby, I ain't even got to open up my mouth. Now when I walk into the room, they already know before I even get started. Oh, baby, I want all the smoke about me. Understand that when it got something to do with me, speak up. Yes, sir. Baby, you gonna have to speak up when it got something to do with me. Baby, y'all, some of y'all gonna have to move around when it got something to do with me. Oh, baby, yeah. Here I am and I'm 10 toes to the ground. You gotta own your life. Yeah. Pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. Oh, I'm in your house. That's right. Feet up on your coffee table. I'm in your living room right now, rattling in all your pots and pans, baby. That's right. I'm all in your relationship this morning because you've been holding on for too long. You've been suffering through it for too long. You've been accepting less than what you deserve for too long. You've been laying in that bed crying for too long. Oh, baby, come on. Let's get into it. Double tap on the screen. Say ouch and send a gift. If you know for a fact that you've been in that relationship and you done overstayed your welcome, send me some love real quick. If you know even on that job you've been giving and doing and sacrifice after sacrifice, you come in for before everybody else, you leave after everybody else. You over there doing all the jobs that everybody else don't want to do, but every time it turn around, here they go. They got something else they got to say. They got something else they got to criticize. They got something else that's coming your way. Oh, baby, that's just because at one point or another, you got to understand that it's time for you to go. You didn't overstayed your welcome. Some folk won't understand what it is that you bring to the table until you start breaking down your table, packing up all of your condiments, packing up all of your covered dishes, and getting on through. Some folk won't know how you love them until you stop. Some folk won't know how good you are to them until you stop. Yeah. Come on, I ain't gonna do too much. Okay, I got y'all. I'm gonna fall back. Okay, I got you. Double tap on the screen. Let me down real quick. Yeah. Y'all don't want to hear that part. That was too... Okay, I got you. That was a little bit too much. I had to pull back on that. Because I got some more. If y'all want some more, just go ahead and put it in my comments. Give it to me, coach. Give it to me, coach. If you... give it to me, coach. If you want me to give it to you, just go ahead and give it to me, coach. Double tap on the screen. Yeah, because somebody needed to need it. Somebody needed to know it. Somebody needed to know it. At the end of the day, somebody needed to know that because you feel guilty about walking away. Hello, somebody. I know somebody ain't want to hear that part, did you? Yeah. That's that feeling of guilt. But coach, I want to walk away, but I feel guilty. Coach, I want to cut them off, but I feel guilty. Coach, I want to let this go, but guess what, coach? I feel guilty when I do that. I can't just do this, coach. You want me to just walk away from them folks and not say nothing? You just want me to cut ties with them, coach, and don't say nothing? How am I going to do that? Then they going to say that I'm ghosting them. Then they going to say that I'm the toxic one. Then they going to say that I'm the problem. Then they gonna say that it's me. I feel guilty about that, coach. I can't just do that. Well, one thing that I want you to understand is this right here. When it's not beneficial to you, baby, then it's not beneficial to you. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, sweetheart, you owe it to yourself to set. You owe it to yourself to choose you. Understand that if it come down in between me and you, baby, understand that I'm picking me. Hello, somebody. Are you gonna pick them or are you gonna pick you? You are self-sabotaging every single time that you attach yourself to somebody or stay connected to somebody that is not beneficial to you, that's not beneficial to your growth, that's not benefiting you, that if it ain't benefiting you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, what are you doing? You're wasting time. You're wasting energy. So you got a decision that you got to make. It's either going to be you or it's going to be them. And at the end of the day, baby, I want you to understand that I'm coming before anything. Understand that. Yeah. You can call it whatever you want. If it got to be selfish, then baby, call me selfish. But I'm going to take care of me. The only person that I got to be stuck with for the rest of my life is me. The only person that I got to get up and I got to lay down with and I got to look in the mirror at every single day without fail is me. So guess what? I'm going to make sure that I'm always going to do what's best for me because y'all know how I feel about it. Because when them tables get to turning, guess what folk going to do? They're going to always do what's best for them. And they don't care how that leaves you crying. They don't care how it leaves you depressed. They don't care how it leaves you stressed out. They don't care if they leave you all over there, don't know if you coming or going. They don't care how it leaves you sliding down the wall. So at the end of the day, yeah. With that being said, baby, just like you're going to do what's best for you, I'm going to do what's best for me. Even if that means that I got to piss me some folk off. Oh, yeah. Same way I'll get over it, they will. Same way I'll heal from it, they will. Oh, yeah. When it's my turn, I'm going off. When it's my turn, I'm going off. I told y'all, don't tell me to give it to you if you ain't want it. When it's my turn, I'm going off. See, that guilty feeling that you feel right there, that guilty feeling is keeping you stuck inside that old system. That's what I told you. Yeah. Come on, talk to me nice. That guilt that you're feeling is what's keeping you stuck inside that old system. That old system that's no longer working. See, it's 2022 right now, baby, and you still operating on the same system that you had in 2017. And you got to understand that what worked in 2017 2017, it's not working right now today. And even if it's functioning, it's not functioning up to its fullest potential. Every single thing that's around you should be constantly upgrading. Everything that's around you gonna always have to be serviced. Don't you service your vehicle on a regular basis? Don't you get your AC service in your house on a regular basis? Even your air conditioner, you got to go in there and change the filters. Hello. Yes, sir. You can't even sit up in your house without changing the filters in your house. And it don't matter the season. That's right. You got to go over there and you got to tweak it. You got to go over there and you got to clean it. You got to go over there and you got to take out the trash. At one point or another, you got to understand that, yeah, you might love them, but you got to leave them. You might be used to them, but you got to leave them. That might be something that you done did for 20 some odd years, but if it ain't working, baby, and it's not trying to upgrade, if it's not trying to get the filter changed, if it's not trying to be clean so that it can operate at its fullest potential, then guess what? Just like anything else in my life that don't work is trash, then guess what? This relationship is trash. This situationship is trash. This family ship is trash. This job ship is trash. Whatever ship that you done got on, if it ain't beneficial to you and your growth, if it's not helping you accomplish your goals, if it's keeping you stuck inside of your old system, it is trash. And what we do with trash? Yeah. Take out the trash, baby. You got to take out the trash. You got to take out the trash. You got to take out the trash. Once I evaluate certain things, I got to take, I got to take out the trash. I can't stay connected to know anything. I can't take out, that's right, baby. I can't stay connected to know anything. I can't be out here just wrapped up in know anything. Understand? I can't just be accepting know anything. I can't, that's not in me to do. And that's the mentality that you have to have over your life. Every single day that you wake up, you got to wake up with the mentality of, I deserve this. Hello, somebody. Because some of y'all won't go as hard as you know that you need to go for your life because you done let people trick you into thinking that you don't deserve it. Oh, that's a note. That's a note. That's a big note, though. That's a red pen note. That's something that, yeah, you better put that out. You could take that to the bank. A lot of y'all not living the life that you truly deserve, and you don't have the happiness that you really should be having right now is because of the simple fact of you feel you didn't allow people to come into your life and make you think that you don't deserve it. So much so that you didn't start telling yourself that you don't deserve it. And as long as you feel like you don't deserve it, then you won't work towards it. As long as you feel like you don't deserve it, you won't go after of it. As long as you feel like you don't deserve it, you won't get yourself in line for it. You got to change the way that you think over your life. You got to understand that all of those nights that you was crying, all of those nights that you was stressed out, all of those nights when you were by yourself, all of those days when you had that feeling of betrayal and letdown from folk that you know that you would have never did like that. Hello, that's another topic. Some of y'all caught it in. Some of y'all let it go over y'all head. Yeah. I see the gifts. Thank y'all so much. I see y'all loving me down. Some of y'all caught it, and some of y'all let that go right there over y'all head. Y'all, yeah. Come on back with me. Like what I'm saying to you right now is this right here. Some of y'all out here right now, and the reason why you won't work hard to get what you know that you rightfully deserve in life is because you have tricked yourself into thinking that you don't deserve it. You've allowed other folk to come into your life and make you feel like you're less than. That it don't happen for folk like you, that it don't happen to people that come from a broken family, that it don't happen to folk that have had a bad upbringing. I want you to understand this. Hear me and hear me good when I say this to you. I don't care what it is that you've experienced in your life. I don't care what path that you chose in your yesteryears. Sweetheart, one thing's for sure, two things for certain is that you can come back from anything. And I don't care how bad it was. I don't care what you lived through. You got to understand that if you still clothed with your right mind, if you still got the activities of your limbs, if you still able to maneuver through life, then baby, this is your do-over day. Yeah. Baby, this is my do-over day. I don't care how I tripped last year. I don't care what type of mess I was involved in a couple of months ago. I don't care what nobody out there saying about me. I don't care what nobody got going on, because I'm going to say this right here. And when I say this right here, y'all go crazy. When I say this right here, go ahead and double tap on that screen. When I say this right here, I want to see my love coming through. Because see, with the same lips that they was praising you with, the same lips that they was over there telling you all, singing your praises day in and day out, and you're such a good person, and you're so this, and you're so that, and oh, I love you so much. As long as you're giving, as long as you're doing, as long as you're sacrificing, as long as you're bending over backwards, as long as you're giving to them, they are singing your praises. But you gotta watch, folk, because them same folk that's over there that's singing your praises while they're giving to you, the moment that you stop, the moment that you start picking you, the moment that you start loving you, the moment that you start making yourself a priority, the moment that you start investing your time, your energy, and your effort into healing yourself and your self-love journey, those same folk that was over there that was singing your praises while you was giving to them will be the same folk singing out of them same lips, belittling you, slandering you, you know what I'm saying, going outside of their way to discredit you and everything that you done, because see, they were only on your side for as long as it was beneficial to them. Be careful with folk. They'll sing your praise all while you giving to them. They'll sing your praise while you making countless sacrifices. They'll sing your praise while you bending over backwards. But if you want to know how they really feel about you, start growing. You want to know how they really feel about you? Start evolving. When you want to know how folk really feel about you, start winning in life. Understand that then you'll really see the type of folk that you're dealing with. Because folk, when they see that you're trying to change your life, when they see that you're trying to grow, trying to elevate, trying to create a better version of yourself, all you got to do is watch how they clap for you. Understand that. That'll let you know all you need to know about folk. The same lips that they sing your praises with while you're giving, while you're doing, while you're sacrificing, them same lips that was over there talking about how good you were, how great you were, how loving you were, how you're this type of person that's just a stand-up guy, they will sing your praise while you're giving to them. But the moment that you stop, the moment that you set some boundaries in your life, the moment that you start to pull away, the moment that you start to grow, you start to heal, you start to evolve in life, then those same lips that were singing your praises will turn right back around and they will slander you, they will discredit you, they will do all types of mess. You would be looking at them like, I know in the world, not you. Not you, not you, not you. I can't believe that it's you. I did all of this for you. I know, no, not you, not you. I would have expected that from this person over here, but not you. I would, I would not you, because see, it hurt you. It hurts you because I would have never did you like that. I would have never did you like that. You know what I'm saying? I would have never did you like that. And they do it because misery loves company. First note you should have on there is step outside of your regular system. Embrace change. You can't fix them, and they can't fix you. It's okay to take out the trash. Don't get so caught up in people that you start living your life in a way that you want to be accepted by people. Because these folks wake up different every day. These folks change every day. These folks will love you today and not want to deal with you tomorrow. So that's why it's so important that every single day that you wake up, that you make positive deposits in your life every day without fail. That you overflow your cup. Girl, I love me so much that your love is a bonus. I pour into me, and I respect me so much that your love and your pouring is a bonus. And that's how you have to live your life every day. But if you're not a risk taker, if you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone, then you're going to always get, mama, what you've always got. Things that you was doing back in 2017, you can't do right now. It's not beneficial. Relationships that you've been holding on to and you've been dragging along all this time, it's time to snip, snip. I know you don't want to let them go. I know that you love them. I know that you want to see them happy. You want to see them have joy. You want to see them have all these good things. I get it. But do they want that for their life? Is that what they want for their life? In every relationship, you got to understand something. Everybody have a divine right of choice. And that decision is not for you to make for somebody else. If they don't want to live that type of life, if they don't want that type of peace, if they're not trying to elevate and grow in that type of way, then there's nothing that you can do to force them. There's nothing that you can do to try to change their mind. You got to let folk be exactly who they are and move forward. Know who they are and handle them accordingly. And always base your, when you're looking at these situations, you also got to look at it and say, you know what? How many times have we had this conversation? How many times do I got to come to you about how you making me feel? How many times do I have to bring into your attention your tone? How much longer do I have to put up with you being inconsistent? How much longer? Those are the questions that you're asking yourself when you're dealing with these people. Because the truth of the matter is, as long as you accept it, it's going to continue. As long as you allow that to happen inside, it's going to continue. People are going to treat you exactly how they view you. People are going to treat you exactly how they feel about you. That's it. A person that genuinely love you, that support you, that want to see you do well, that want to see you living your very best life, then guess what? You ain't got to tell them but one time. You ain't got to let them know number one time that what you're doing, that hurts my feelings. The way that you talk to me, I really didn't like that. The way that you were trying to handle me, I felt like you was being disrespectful. And you're not going to hear, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You're going to see the change in their behavior. You're going to see the change in the way that they move, the way that they speak. And before you know it, they'll be coming around you and they'll be like, oh yeah, I can't talk to her like that. I can do that, but I can't do that around her. I can handle everybody like that, but that one I can't handle like that. You know what I'm saying? Why? She got boundaries, and her boundaries come with consequences. That one right there, that one to walk away. Why? Because she's not afraid to step out of her system. Yeah, you got to understand, I'm not afraid to step out of my system, baby. Yeah, that's right. That means anything can change at any given moment. If this ain't working for me, then I'm going to make me another choice. I'm going to exercise my right to be able to make multiple choices. If this ain't giving what it's supposed to have gave, it's two finger swinging. If you can't do what's supposed to be done, then it's two finger swinging. Yeah, that's right. If 1 and 1 ain't equaling 2, if the math ain't mathing up right, then guess what? Then I'm getting up out of there expeditiously, the fast way. I don't have time to waste trying to play games with folk anymore. I don't have time to try to talk you into it. I don't have time to try to beg you into it. I don't have time to come over there and continue to run after you. I don't have that type of time anymore. I don't. Because the more that you start working on yourself, the more that you start evolving in life, really, one of the things that you're going to actually see about yourself is that you're going to start to develop. You're going to develop a certain type of respect for your time. Hello, if y'all been in this thing for a minute and y'all know what I'm talking about, go ahead and talk to me nice real quick. Send me some love real quick. When you get into the self-love journey, tell them you start to value your time. You start to value your time like you've never had before. You start looking at things like, baby, I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to sit around and just be idle. I don't have time for your foolishness. I don't have time for your drama. I don't have time for your discord. I don't have time for those storms that you done created in your life and did not prepare yourself for the rain. I do not have time for that. Why? Because the more that you grow and you evolve in life, every single day that night you wake up, here you are, you over here trying, I'm doing what I can do over here in my own life. I'm way too busy with me. My time is valuable. Don't call me unless you're ready to get on board. Don't call me unless you're motivated. Don't call me unless you're ready to get in gear. I'm the action kind of friend. If you know that you're going to continue to stay, go ahead and cry and stay. I'm not that individual. Don't call me when you want to cry and stay. I'm not the cry and stay friend. If you over there, you crying, but you know that you're going to stay with that individual, don't call me. Don't call me until you ready. Action friend, that's me, action friend. Call me when you packing the bags. Call me when the boxes are by the door. Call me when the U-Haul is already rented. Call me when the papers is signed. That's when you call me. Don't call me when you still stuck in the in-betweens, still trying to figure out whether you going to leave or not, whether you still care or not, if you still responding to the text messages, to the emails, if you still know that there's a part of you that still want to hold on. Don't call me at that time, because baby, I'm going to tell you right now, my time is precious. My time is valuable. I don't have time for no foolishness. I'm over here focusing on what I got to go. If you want to grow, you want to evolve, you want to heal, you trying to get away from that old life that's no longer servicing you, then call me. Baby, I'm ready, I'm locked and I'm loaded, and we go. TTG, baby, train to go. We up out of there the fast way. But if you're trying to sit around, don't call me. You want somebody to stroke your ego, don't call me, because I won't do it. That you want a pity party, I ain't gonna be able to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of friend. You gotta call me when you ready for action. Call me when you ready to go. Call me when you already done signed the paperwork and it's like, look, sis, the boxes is by the door. Sis, we ain't got to talk about it. Pick them up and load them up, baby. Then I'm there. I got on my gym shorts, my t-shirts, my sneakers, and we walking them out. One thing's for sure, two things for certain is that folks' conversation is always going to change when they start to see you moving along. So don't get misled by that. When I said was, folks' conversation is always going to change when you start moving along. The thing about it is, see, when you right there in their face, people treat you the way that they treat you, and how they handle you is because you keep staying. It's because you keep tolerating it. It's because you keep allowing it. When you make a conscious decision in your life to say, you know what, I want something bigger and better, and not only do I want it, I deserve this. I've earned this. I know how many tears that I've cried. I know about the late nights and the early mornings. I know about the face full of tears, baby. And guess what? Everything that I'm getting in my life right now, baby, I already paid for a full price. I paid for this full price with every single thing that I had to go through in my life. So don't come over here trying to tell me what I deserve. Don't come over here trying to talk me out of it. Don't come over here trying to instill fear in my plan. Don't come over here trying to drop your insecurities on me. Don't come over here and trying to convince me to stay inside of the box. That's right. Don't come over here with that, because I understand that even though my old system was effective back then in 2017, 2016, 2014, even though I know that my old system was okay, it was beneficial back then, it was working back then, it was giving what it's supposed to have gave back then. But baby, this is a new year, this is a new time, this is some new struggles, these are some new doors, these are some new opportunities, these are some new business plans, these are some new courses that I want to take. And in order for me to do something new, in order for me to have something new, in order for me to live in a new light, then guess what? I gotta do something different. I gotta update, that's right, my system. I gotta update my system. I got to update my system. I got to go and service. Drea, come on, talk to me nice. I got to go and update my system. My system needs some tuning. My system, my system need an oil change. My system need a tune-up. I got to go and I got to update my system, because what worked for me back then might not work for me right now. What was given to me back then might not have it to give to me right now. And in order for you to update your system, you got to be in a position in your life where you are not afraid of change. Baby, embrace change with open arms. Baby, I ain't scared to change. That's right. That's why I tell folk all the time, oh yeah, don't play with me. I'm the wrong one to play with, because me and change, we go hand in hand, baby. Me and change, we go hand in hand. One thing about me, baby, I embrace me some change. So I'm not shaken by change. I'm not scared of change. I'm not running away from change. Yeah, it's some things in my life. Understand that folk can't stand that. Folk don't like that there, baby. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Some folk don't like that. They don't like when you coming coming in talking about changing stuff. Understand that you didn't have been on the job before, and when they come in and they start talking about the new development, when they start talking about how they about to upgrade certain things, when they start coming in there talking about them new rules and them new regulations and these new processes that you got to follow, everybody on the floor. I got to talk about it in a job term so that y'all can get it, because most people don't respect nothing but other folk job. Y'all work harder on these folks jobs than y'all do in y'all real life. Hello, don't make me jump up out this car. Yeah, some of y'all right now talking about, oh my God, yes, she did it. I did it. Yes, sir. You're the biggest problem right now. That's the biggest problem. That right there. Y'all focus more on these folks' job than y'all do on your own life. Work more harder on these people's job than you do on you. Give more to these folks' jobs than you do to yourself. Bend over backwards for them jobs, but won't bend over backwards for yourself. Anything that they tell you to go and do, you ain't got no problem doing it. But the moment that somebody tell you to work harder on yourself, to invest more on yourself, to pray more for yourself, to take better care of yourself, then all of a sudden folk get tired, they get mad, they get upset, they get in their feelings. Well, how I'm gonna do that? Well, if you trust yourself just a little bit more, then you will understand that ain't nothing off limits to you. Yeah. Ain't nothing off limits to you. You got to be the type of person that embrace change. But getting back on that, then you'll see everybody on the floor, they're going to get upset about the changes that the management is bringing out there. Everybody upset about the changes. Everybody upset about the new processes. Everybody upset about everything that's going on. Oh, I can't believe they going to change that. We've been doing this for so long. It's all about evolving, though. It's all about growing. It's all about taking things to the next level in life. And just like those companies have to go through and update their processes, they have to go through and update their license, they have to go through and update certain things in their life, you got to understand that that's the same thing that you got to do with you. Every single day, you got to understand that you got to wake up and you got to be dedicated to learning. You got to be dedicated to change. You got to be dedicated to healing. You got to be dedicated to sacrificing certain things that are not helping. If this is a dead weight if it ain't helping. Why are you still dragging this along? Friends say, how do you get started? You start today with yourself. Do a self-evaluation. I'm never going to change that process. Evaluate yourself. Then evaluate your priorities. Then take out the trash. Evaluate yourself. Evaluate your priorities. Then take out the trash. That's how you do it. That's how you get started. But I gotta go, y'all. Y'all already know I don't even supposed to be on live this week. I supposed to be on vacation, and I done got down here. But I just, you know what I'm saying? I done got down here where I'm supposed to be at, man. And I just want to, I had to get that off of me. I just wanted to tell you guys that it's okay for you to step out of your system. Step out of your system. Step out of the normal way of doing things, and understand that it's okay for you to grow. That it's okay for you to evolve. That it's okay for you to make certain changes in your life. Things that serviced you in your yesteryears may not be servicing you right now. And anything that's preventing you from being able to live your best life, anything that's standing in between you and your happiness, you owe it to yourself to detach yourself from it. And I understand that it hurts when you have to break habits, when you have to let go of folk that you love more than anything, but you got to make a decision. It's either going to be you or it's going to be them. And right now, your peace in your life should not be negotiable. Your sanity should not be negotiable. Your mental health, it should not be negotiable. You should wake up every single day and choose you. You should wake up every single day grateful, with gratitude in your heart, understanding that this right here, this is my do-over day. This is another day for me to try something different, for me to do something different in my life. And I owe this to me. Update your system. And if that system is not working, it's time to throw it out. It's time to start a new system. Embrace change. You're going to need that. Take accountability for your life. Because what you allow will continue. Take that step to say that it's either you on board or you not. You either here with me or you not. You either supporting or you not. But either way, I'm going to give myself permission to become a better version of myself. I'm going to give myself permission to let go of my past. I'm going to give myself permission to move away from this narcissistic, toxic relationship. I'm going to give myself permission to really be able to heal, to really be able to grow, to really be able to be a person that I'm happy and that I'm proud of. I'm giving myself permission, not because I just want this, but because I deserve it, but because I've earned it. I know the things that I went through. I know the struggles that I had to suffer through. I know the trials and the tribulations that I had to fight through. I know how dark that wilderness really was for me. I know how heartbroken I really was. I know how depressed I really was. I know how stressed out I really was, even if I didn't speak it to a soul, even though I wore it and I wore it beautifully, even though you thought that I was being strong. The truth of the matter is, it was all a front. It was all a facade. It was all smoke and mirrors. Behind all of that, I was broken. I was in shambles. I was going through it in my own life. And I was still loving, still giving, still sacrificing. I deserve everything that's happening in my life. I deserve everything that I'm getting in this moment. Everything that I want. Nothing is off limits to me. I let go of that lack thinking. I take on the abundance thinking. Understand that. I'm letting go of receiving the bare minimum. Understand, I'm letting that thinking go. And now if you can't give me what I deserve rightfully, then I don't want it at all. If it's not exactly what I want, then I don't want it at all. If it's not exactly what I want, how I want it, then I don't want it at all, because I'm very clear in my prayers. I'm very clear in what I'm asking for. I'm making sure that I'm aligning myself. I'm making sure I'm doing my morning routines. I'm making sure that I'm staying in position. I'm making sure that I'm utilizing my voice. I'm making sure that I'm holding myself accountable. I'm making sure that I'm doing what is necessary. So with that being said, then give me me. You're going to have to give me me. Give it up. You're going to have to give me me. Give it up. You're going to have to give me me. If you can't give me what I deserve, then get on through. I got to go. I got to go. Got to go right now, baby. It is what it is. Yeah, that's just what it is, because I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste. I don't have energy to waste. I'm all out of that. Understand, I'm all out of that. I've given all that I'm going to give to the ungrateful. I've done everything that I'm going to do for the unappreciative. I've done everything that I'm going to do for the folks that's going to get out here and act like you ain't nobody ever done them nothing. I understand now. And now that I understand, I got to control my response, because I can't just give everybody my power. I can't just respond to everything. I just can't reply to everything. I can't come and knocking on folks' doors for everything, because some folk just want my attention. They want my reaction. They want my energy. They want my power. So now I got to change my system. I got to update my system. I got to watch the way that I do things now, because I can't give you that. I can't give you that. I got to update my system. I got to put up what they would call in 2022 a second line of protection. Yeah. See, you can't just get into an email. You got to get an email and you got a text message. You just can't get into a profile. You got to have the email. You got to have a second way. You got to have the email and you got to have a phone number. So you got to get a text message to confirm. And then the second part. See, that's what we're doing right now in our life, baby. I'm upgrading my system. I'm getting me a second line of protection, baby. That's right. I got a second line of protection, baby. That's right. You can't just approach me the way that you used to. You just can't deal with me the way that you used to. You can't in and out my life the way that you used to. You can't just talk to me dirty the way that you used to. You can't just drag me like a dog, not the way that you used to. You can't just pick me like I'm something to do and then nothing to do. You can't just act like I'm your void filler and you can deal with me when you want to deal with me, and then when you don't want to deal with me. So you can't just drag me along until you find what you was really looking for. So you can't just play in my life like that no more. I'm upgrading my system. I'm upgrading my system. I'm upgrading my system. Talk to me nice. I'm upgrading my system. Y'all, I got to get up off of here, man. We'll be on here all day. If I gave you some motivation this morning, if I motivated you, if you're going to get up and you're going to get out and you're going to get active, say ouch and send a gift. Send me some love across the screen real quick. If I gave you what you needed this morning, and from this point forward, you about to evaluate, your system. You about to upgrade your system. Send me some love real quick. If you woke up this morning and you was sitting up on your bed and you ain't know what was going on, and I came screaming through your phone, and all of a sudden everything that was in the inside outside of you got the triggering. Oh baby, wait a minute, she talking about me. Oh wait a minute, she in my house. Oh wait a minute, she talking about my relationship, and I've been going through this. Go ahead and send me some love real quick. Double tap on the screen. Send me some love real quick. Send me some love real quick. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I know I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I had to get that off my chest. I told y'all, I said, man, I ain't doing no live videos this week because I'm on vacation. But baby, I couldn't go another second. I done pulled over into the parking lot. I don't even know what parking lot I'm at, but I done pulled over to the parking lot, and I had to come and get it up off me. I had to come and get it up off me. So yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all I'm gonna be here every day this week, but I'm gonna tell you when I got something to say, then I'm gonna be on here to say it. I'm trying to vacation as much as possible. Y'all know my anniversary is Sunday, so that's what we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? But I can't help it, y'all. I can't help it. I just had stuff that I had to get off, because see, some folk, they so used to being in that old way of doing things, that old system, that they think that that's the only way that it'll work. They think that that's the only way that things turn out the way that they need to turn out, and that's not the case, baby. You got to get to a place in your life where you start declaring it, baby. I declare a win over my life. I declare peace over my life. I declare joy over my life. I don't know about other folk, but baby, as for me in my life and the folk that's connected to me in this here season, it's project me, it's project us, and we're getting selfish with our time, our energy, and our effort, because we've been given to folk that did not deserve it for way too long. We've been sacrificing for folk that did not deserve it for way too long, and now we're in a place in our life where I gotta make me first. I gotta put me first. How Cookie said, I gotta put me first, Lucius. I'm gonna have to do it. Call me what you want to call me, baby, but just understand that, oh yeah, I'm updating my system. Yeah, you might have made it in the system back in 2017, but ain't no guarantee you gonna partake in the system in 2022. Understand that in this year you might not make it all the way through this here system, because I'm at a place in my life where I understand that some folk just can't go everywhere. Some folk just won't fit in, no matter how much you love them, no matter how much you want to be with them. They just don't fit. They don't fit. You don't fit. Some folk just won't fit. But every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love, and you first got to love yourself way before you able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker. It's your favorite online personality, man. It's your girl. I'm trying to fix this thing. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. Thank you so much, y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm super excited. I know we're gonna have us a good time, but we just trying to put into place everything that we want to do. The girl done told me already, man, you are not finna do live videos the whole entire time that we on vacation. And I'm not, but she respect the fact that, man, when it's on me and I got to get it off my chest, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I love my people. I love my supporters. You know what I'm saying? And it's anything that I know, anything that I learn, anything that I pick up on, baby, I got to come and give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I got to come and get it. I got to come and give it to you. I believe that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the biggest things that I always pride myself on is I want to be effective. I want to be effective in people's lives. I want to help you get out of those dark places. I want to help you get up off of those cliffs. I want to help you get away from those toxic, narcissistic relationships. I always want to see people creating a better version of themselves, and that's what brings me joy. That's what brings me peace. That's the reason why I get on this app every day, is because I just want to see people, and I want them to understand that it doesn't matter what you went through in your past life. You can change that all by changing your mind. All you got to do is change your mind and say, I want something different. I want something better. And be willing to make those sacrifices. Be willing to step out. Be a risk taker. And never settle. Stand even if it got to be just you standing. Stand even if it got to be just you. Because everything that you're doing right now in this moment, all of it, is personal. And people are definitely going to treat you exactly how they see you. Treat yourself. People are going to respect you the way that you respect you. People are going to handle you the same way that they see you handling you. That's right, friend. You got to stop playing small. Go big. And we talked about that before. Go big. When people say you can't, when people frustrate you thinking that they gonna make you mad, or that's gonna make you stop working, or that's gonna slow down your process, tell them folk, baby, oh, I hustle harder when I'm in my feelings. When I'm in my feelings, that make me really go. When you tell me that I can't do it, that's gonna make me really turn up. When you say I can't have it, I'm gonna go outside my way to make sure that you see me have it, even if you seeing me have it without you. Because see, some folk, the only reason why you don't have what you're supposed to have is because of them, because they're standing in the way of it. And the moment that you separate yourself from them, then all of a sudden you will see doors open, you will see opportunities coming, you will start seeing things that you've been praying for years and years and years. All of those things start to fall right there in place, and that's how you know you on the right path. You got them folks in your life, you holding on to them, not even knowing that they blocking your blessing. You over there praying for them, praying that they stay in your life, don't even know that they blocking your blessing. At the end of the day, you got to understand, if it ain't for me, God, then remove it. Anybody that's not for me, then remove them. Anybody that's not contributing to the healing process, God, move them. I don't have any space, any time, any energy, any effort for anything that's not helping me grow, that's not helping me evolve. You got to start saying to them, dear God, I need you to come and update my system. Oh, I'm about to put that down on one. I'm about to add that to my affirmations. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I'm adding that to my affirmations. Dear God, upgrade my system. That's going in my affirmations. I already prayed for upgrade my system. That I'm about to add that to it. Upgrade my system. I'm gonna need for you to upgrade my system. God, I'm gonna need you to upgrade my system. That's going in my positive affirmations every single day. That's right. Upgrade my system, because at the end of the day, I know for a fact you hear conversations that I don't hear. You see things that I don't see. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, just upgrade my system. I only want to be surrounded by people that are celebrating me as hard as I'm celebrating them. I only want to be around people that love me and support me the way that I love and I support them. And and you're gonna have some folks in your life that you're gonna have to feed with a long handle spoon, and that's okay. But stop making what they think and what they feel the deciding factor as to whether or not you're gonna move forward in life. Nobody have to agree with you but you. Nobody have to be there with you but you. Handle that, right? But I'm gonna go, if you're not inside my Patreon, make sure you go and do so, because I will be upgrading my Patreon all throughout this week. So you guys will have videos that's dropping inside my Patreon all this week. You'll see videos that's dropping. If you did not get to see me speaking in Atlanta, Georgia this past weekend, inside the Patreon, I posted the full video. So guys, y'all get all of the energy. And when I tell you it was amazing, I really mean it was amazing. So if you are in the Patreon, that video is already uploaded and available for you guys to go and view as of right now. The Patreon link is inside my bio where it says Linktree Street. Click that link, scroll down to where it says Patreon, put in your information, and you are in a group. Keep in mind, we will not have group this week because I'm on vacation, but we will resume next week. So with that being said, man, do me a favor. Make sure y'all go and sign up for my Patreon. Videos will be in there all week. I want to make sure that I'm still feeding you guys every day as promised. So inside the Patreon, the videos will go. Is it anything else? Dallas, Texas, y'all come and y'all show me a good time. I love you guys so much, man. If you want to send me something, go ahead and double tap on. Oh, okay. I was about to say something, man. Y'all at 500K. Y'all at a 500,000 on the likes this morning, and I ain't even have to say nothing. I was just about to say, let's get it to 500, and I look up and y'all at 502. Y'all was not playing no games this morning. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. I love you guys so much. I'm wishing you guys an amazing, amazing week. And when you go into my bio, just click the Street Poet _1125 up top. Go to my main page. You will see on there where it says a Linktree Street. You will see it. It's right there in my bio. I saw it this morning. I know that it's there. Click that link. Open it up. It's going to give you a list of my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube. It's going to give you everything. Hit the Patreon. Get signed up for it. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I do. I really and truly do. Thank you guys for everything that you guys have given me thus far. And I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your morning. And I'm about to go and take this lady to brunch so we can get started with our week. You guys enjoy it.